Welcome on in to the Inside the Nest pod. I'm Chase. This is my brother Marquise, and we're back. We are back.
After a long break, we are back with another episode, y'all.
More importantly, sports is back.
Sports. College football is back.
College football is back. You may have seen UC Davis played. Well, they tried to play a game last week.
They played a game.
Yeah, no.
It's not a game. No stats.
No stats, nothing. They actually look pretty good, though, so we can touch on that a little later, too. But Sac State plays a game this week against South Dakota State, number 3 ranked in the FCS.
Yes, sir.
Over at South Dakota State.
Away game, you know.
So it's going to be a pretty big test this
week. Big
Big
test. Good. It's going to be good to see what the team's going to be. It's not coming out like we got a cupcake in week 1.
No, the beginning of our schedule is kind of a gauntlet, bro.
We're gonna have to play. So.
What are personally, bro? I'm keyed in on this offense. I want to see what this offense really looks like. There's a lot of hype around the go-go offense and stuff like that. I went to the open scrimmage a couple of weeks ago, and I know Marion didn't even have his headset on, nothing like that. I doubt they were going beyond the first page of the play sheet. Yeah. So I'm going to preface that by saying the offense looked fucking horrible, bro. That shit looked ass, bro. I didn't see no fucking route concepts, nothing. That shit looked bland, predictable. I swear to God, a quarterback couldn't complete a pass past 20 yards. I think outside of the true freshman, Jamar Malone, I think his name is, he looked like the best quarterback at the open scrimmage. I'm going to just be honest. So this offense actually has, what I thought was going to be probably the strong suit, has a lot to prove to me week 1. I'm very curious to see what that offense looks like.
Let's just hope that that's what they were doing. Keeping it real brief, not going deep into the bag. To stay in service level. But, I would like to run the service level smoothly.
I would like my bread and butter to actually look like bread and butter. You know what I mean? If this is my go-to first down, my go-to first drive, play sheet, I want that to look at least crisp and organized. Look like people knew what they were doing. It felt like there was a lot of second guessing going on, at least at the quarterback position. What I will say, though, the running backs look perfectly fine. Yeah. Jamar Curtis went out, I think, in that first drive. It looked pretty precautionary. I'm pretty sure we would have heard by now if he wasn't okay. Yeah. But Rodney Hammond and Savion Ray took over the rest of the backfield for the rest of the day, or pretty much manned it. They looked great. So I think at the worst case scenario, worst case scenario, we can triple option our way to 8-4. Dead ass. We can just triple option our way to fucking 8-4, sneak into a fucking 2014 playoff, and see if somebody wakes up by then.
I think running back is the one position we know where we're gonna get. Mm-hmm. All the backs are. They produced at other schools. So the question mark is quarterback. It's quarterback, and we know we got speed at wide receiver, but
I think
still gotta get open.
That's the thing. We hear about so much of the receiver stuff, and at the open scrimmage, I believe it was Aggie Hall or whatever. He was there attending. He was at the scrimmage. He was someone I was kind of curious about because on their official schedule, on their official roster, for the longest, I haven't seen him. I haven't checked it recently, to be honest. But
was he suited up or?
He was suited up. He was catching balls.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he actually had one of the bigger catches of the day. There. So, again, I'm very curious to see what this receiver room looks like, but again, you got to get him the rock. And I thought it was a little crazy to me that at the open scrimmage, pretty much 2 weeks before the first game, it didn't seem like they had their quarterback one figured out because they were filtering in between second team and first team between him and Cardell Williams.
Okay.
So, that is already to me all right, we don't have a lot of.
And I did see Cardell at the spring game earlier. And passing did not seem like his strongest.
No. And it wasn't at the open scrimmage either. I'm very curious.
Triple option
ain't bad, though. Shit, we done Cam Scatterboot our way to 10 wins one time, bro.
We got two backs in the backfield for a reason, right? It's the go offense.
Yeah. No, we can use all 3. At 4, they had a freshman running back out there. I was actually kind of cutting up.
Okay.
So, no, they got talent. It's How does that look? Actually, when you get deeper into your play sheet and stuff like that, I'm just very curious about that too.
That's probably what I say I'm most looking forward to this week, seeing how that that turns out. How do we look on offense?
Offense.
Do we look like we have it together, or are we
Yeah.
are we lost out there? You know,
No.
because don't matter what offense you got. If you don't got rhythm, if you can't get a drive to. No matter how good the defense is, they're just always going to be on the field.
And I think what's most important too, like especially with what I perceive this offense to be, it's a lot of you got to be able to react quickly and make quick reads, and things have to happen quickly. Like RPOs, it's like this, bro. You have to kind of be decisive and know what you're doing. So if you're not like ahead of it, you don't know exactly like how this is going to turn out, or you're not quick and decisive, bro. You're fucked. Like you can't run the offense anymore. So that was one of my just like again one of my concerns is it didn't feel like anyone had a true grasp or was super confident back there and was quick and decisive. Like that's going to be a big part of what I think this passing game, or at least kind of like the rhythm of the offense, is going to have to depend on. Like as much as we probably can triple option our way to 7-8 wins, like that's not ideal. Yeah. That's not ideal at all, and puts a lot of stress on that defense.
Can we triple option our way to a win against South Dakota State?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Absolutely not. We can triple option our way into like a 3-possession loss.
Yeah.
To South Dakota State, and then probably another one to Nevada, and then now we're 0-2, and this whole shit, everyone loses confidence. Because as much as like we got a lot of talent in the house right now, and there's a lot of hype building around, like okay, how many times have we seen someone commit and decommit?
Yeah.
These we've seen it already with people.
How many times have we seen a program get a bunch of hype and then just fall off the earth?
Fall off the earth. It happens all the time, and Sac State is absolutely not immune to that.
No.
Not immune to that at all. We've already seen people commit, decommit, and go to fucking Fresno State. Like, respectfully, that's crazy. So, you start 0-2, and it starts getting rocky, and you start losing a lot of the belief in the locker room right now, because a lot of these dudes are coming from Power 5 programs where the facilities is 20 times better and shit. They already coming in here like, fuck, I'm in Sac. Like, all right, I'm trying to like this. They looking at this damn near like a JUCO. Yeah. Like, no disrespect, but like, I mean, some of these guys are here to try to get back up there, or some of these guys are just trying to play their last downs of football.
They know what it is. I think everyone knows what it is.
So like, if you, but like again, you start 0-2, 0-3, like, yeah. I don't know how much.
A lot of people just send in the rest of the season. Mm-hmm. It's coasting. So.
Yeah, no, and I think they have to get off to a hot start to try and avoid that, because I think very quickly they can lose a lot of the hype from the fan base too, right? I mean, they're putting a lot of money and everything invested into this program, right? If you can't perform, like, people are going to start asking a lot of hard questions.
I do think that's one benefit we do get this week, though. South Dakota State, they are basically, I wouldn't say in the same position as Sac State, but they have a first-year head coach, and they had like 30 players leave the team from last season.
Yeah.
They'll have a new starting quarterback this year, so they'll be having to figure it out, too.
Okay.
So I think as long as we have a pulse out there, you know, hopefully they'll be figuring it out too. So hopefully we can figure it out.
And one thing I will say, as we figure it out faster and better than them, I am encouraged by our defense at least too. Like, I think our defense, that's one question I think we had coming out of the spring game, was like, ooh, it looking a little light and Swiss cheese out there. But what I saw at the open scrimmage spring game, there wasn't the full roster. Like, no one, like, they didn't report till the summer. We started getting the full crop of those guys
before the spring transfer portal.
Yeah, exactly. We saw the full crop of those guys, and I was impressed for sure. So that's one way I think you might have to lean on that defense a little bit for the first part of the season. Hopefully, they can make some plays and turn them over and put the offense in positions to succeed. And hopefully, that just gives us the edge in this week's matchup at least.
Hopefully,
hopefully
this week.
Is there any players you're looking at, bro? Like who's a player that you're like, all right, bro, he can. That's what I'm watching this game to see if he makes an impact. You can cheat and say someone we already said. Offense, defense, special teams.
I'm excited to see Jamar Curtis.
You're excited to see Jamar Curtis?
Yeah, I'm excited to see him. Yeah, he's that man. You're not a 2-time Walter Payton finalist for no reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's gonna be good. And then on defense, I'm excited to see. I know you said he looked good in the open practice. Ricky.
Ricky Lee. Oh my God, he
Yeah.
looked crazy. Nah,
Ricky Lee.
nah, that's
Yeah.
I'm a cheat. And I'm gonna use that too. My answer. I'm saying Ricky Lee. 100%. I think he's the captain of the defense right now. I don't know what it looks like as we go in. I know they got a returning linebacker who's the captain of the team as well, and so I think he's gonna have a lot of voice. Derek Houston is his name. He looked pretty good as well. Xavier Williams looked like a beast out there. Xavier Williams is, I'm gonna say Xavier Williams. He looked like a monster. He's gonna any of that inside run game, it's torched because of him knocking that shit. But Ricky Lee, I mean, he was on the near sideline of the coaches. It looked like he was getting the calls from the sideline and then shouting it back out to the defense. This motherfucker was telling an outside linebacker where to line up and positioning him. He had a pick six on Rashada. He had a couple of pass deflections deep down the field. He was going stride for stride with Ernest Campbell.
Okay.
Stride for stride,
That's
like
impressive.
in his hip.
Now that's impressive.
In his hip, broke it up. Ernest Campbell runs a 10.02.
It's fast. I know that.
10.02.
It's SEC fast. I know
10.02 is fucking crazy, bro. I didn't say 10.2. I said 10.02.
0.2.
10 flat. Bro, we're knocking on the door of sub-10s. He's insanely quick. So for you to be able to stick stride for stride with him, I know it's in pads. I know it's a little different. I know it's on a route. But it was like a soft post. Not going to lie, that's all whatever. Yeah. So he was stride for stride, broke that pass up. I think a couple of times on Ernest Campbell. He broke a couple passes up. The other one might have been a zone he came over. But had a pick six. He's a playmaker for sure. I expect him to be able to be kind of some of the catalysts for some of the playmaking abilities that defense brings. Because he was, even in the run game, he was just diagnosing shit so fucking quick, bro.
Yeah.
You know when you just like, bro, it's hell. Like the whole side of the field's over with because he's breaking down. He already sees the play. He's there as it develops. And it's curtains, bro. He's at least slowing the fucking play down.
At least, bro, as a DB, you really don't have to. Any effort you give in a run game is a plus.
Exactly.
A lot of
Especially
them
when he like 160.
Yeah.
He looked 160 out there too, and I was like, nah, he's a dog, bro. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. That was my first thing when I seen him. I was like, oh, he look a little light. I see the 160, and he goes out there, and I'm like, it literally doesn't fucking matter, bro. It literally doesn't fucking matter.
He started every game last year at his last school.
Was it last year? Or it might have been. I think it might have been his freshman year. And I think he had the injuries last year.
Well, I know the year when he played the full year, he started every game. So.
Yeah, no. Ricky Lee is definitely going to be that. I think he's going to be someone I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Selfishly, Savion Red. Like he's been my dark horse. He's been my dark horse for the longest, bro. I seen him at the open scrimmage. He had the music playing out of the phone, pacing back and forth. Now I was like, all right, bro. That's what I want to see out of my running back. The one thing, Savion Red, man, to me, I mean, Curtis went down early. Again, probably precautionary. Hammond looked good. He was really quick. He got out there, made a couple of nice cuts and shit. But Savion Red, I think, had the most impressive and like, I think maybe the most consistent like production out of the backfield of all the backs. He was shockingly like for that size, bro. Like light on his feet.
He's quick.
Light on his feet, making cuts, caught some passes out of the backfield. Was really comfortable doing that. He has a receiver background. The one thing I will say is I don't think he realizes he's 230 pounds yet. I don't think he knows that, bro. There's one play, he gets like a little pitch, and he goes to the side, and he's kind of like shuffling. And I'm like, bro, put your foot in the fucking ground and put that sub 200 pound human being into the fucking turf, bro. You're at least getting 3 yards by just getting over him, bro. So
that's one thing I'll say was the practice. So maybe he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to go too hard.
Because he ran the ball hard for Nevada last year.
Okay.
He really did. He did. I'm a UNR fan, so you know I have a little history with Savion Red. That boy can run the ball. Okay. Led the team in rushing last year in Nevada, so he ain't come here to sit the bench, bro.
Yeah, no, I think he's gonna make an impact, even if he's not day one. Because I do feel like it is Curtis, Hammond, Red. Mm-hmm. I don't think it really matters. I think Red's gonna get those opportunities, and just from what I see in the scrimmage, I was like, oh, he's taking advantage of them every single time. Yeah. Like he's making people miss. He's getting through tackles. So I'm like, oh shit. Like I think by the end of the season, he might be RB2. I think they're probably going to lean on him a lot in terms of short yardage scenarios, goal line scenarios.
I think
Curtis is like 5'6". Like I don't know if they're really going to be like, okay, get this 30 inches.
He is small. He's a small guy, but Have you seen that boy run?
No, I mean he can run through a tackle. I'm just saying,
That boy, he'll take a 5-yard run to the house.
That is true.
Whew.
No, he fits that go-go offense. Like from what I seen at UNLV to a T. That explosivity, like that's all that it's built on. Again, bro, I'm
big hitters.
I'm really curious to see this offense, bro.
Yeah.
Because so South Dakota State, the interesting part too. I mean, they're number 3 seed in the FCS. We know they're like pretty solid program at the FCS level. You got a new coach coming in. He is a defensive-minded guy.
Yeah, he is.
He is supposed to build. He is built to stop the go-go offense.
Yeah.
That's why he's here. So it's going to be kind of a tough test for this offense. On top of that, like you're not just walking into like a well-run program. You're walking into a well-run program that is built to destroy you, bro. So it's
and
going to be a test.
He's not walking into a program of Sac State that went 3-4 wins last year.
Yeah, 3 wins, I think.
I forget if it was the national championship or semifinal, but that's where South Dakota was last year. So.
No.
He's taken over a roster with probably had a little more talent after the transfers.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, it's
yeah.
Nah, it's gonna be a test for sure. No, and look, we're laughing, bro. I do think Sac State has a genuine chance to beat these guys. I think they have the most talent at the FCS level, and at the end of the day, fuck the X's and O's, nigga. It really is the Jimmies and the Joes, bro. It is about like who can make that play. When it's tie game, 10-10 dogfight, you gonna get the 4-star from Oregon State to go make a play, and it's over with. And South Dakota State, they got some transfers in. They don't got that. They don't have the talent that Sac State was able to bring in.
They don't got Jamar Curtis.
They don't got Jamar Curtis. They don't got
Hammond. They don't got fucking Savion Wright out there.
No, and that's just the backfield. Like for real, they just don't have that type of juice. So I do think Sac State has a genuine chance. I just don't think it's gonna be. We're not rolling over South Dakota. If we roll over South Dakota State, I'll be shocked.
Well, I think we'll see. It's a good measuring stick for where we'll be this season. I think that's where it is.
That's a good way to put it.
If we come out and say we wax them. Oh,
all right, bro. If we wax them, bro, I'm gonna be delusional. Like I'm being a very level-headed version of myself. Marquise knows, bro. I'm a Sacramento Kings fan, bro. Every year I somehow figure out a way to convince myself that the Sacramento Kings are going to do something absolutely impossible that they're going to do. Yeah. So if they beat South Dakota State, you will see a irresponsibly optimistic version of myself that I'm trying to hide right now from the cameras. So you don't want that. Yeah, I'm prediction time. Score.
All right, prediction. Let's see. I'm gonna keep it low. South Dakota State, defensive team. Okay. You know, I'm gonna say 24-17.
24-17 Sac State. 24-17.
Sac State.
Okay.
Sac State.
I'm gonna go 17-14 Sac State.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a dogfight for real. I do think Sac State has to figure out some things with their offense at like multiple levels. I do think South Dakota State's going to have those same struggles.
Yeah.
I do think the talent level on Sac State will overcome some of those issues, and we'll be able to make the plays we need to make the plays, or have the plays that we made earlier to coast us to the very end or whatever. But I do think those plays will be made. So I do think we beat them out. I think Sac State's defense is legit. To be honest, I was impressed with them. I do think they're deep at a lot of positions out there. Obviously, and I'm not going to doubt South Dakota State's defense at all. So I do think it'll be a little rock fight or whatever. 17-14 Sac State.
But if I had to guess, well, I'm basing it off of Sac State, that go-go offense, bro. If I'm going to bet on an offense that explode a little bit more, South Dakota State's not known for an offense.
Yeah. No.
They had their best quarterback in school history. He transferred to Iowa. So,
nah, that's not ball.
Yeah. So, like, they shouldn't be an offensive juggernaut, defense looks good. They should be able to go out there. 17 is a respectable. The offense, I'm hoping they're going to struggle too, first game under a new coordinator, new coach.
That's what it's going to be. I think it's going to be.
So let's hope Sac State can explode a little bit more under them circumstances.
Yeah. All right.
For the rest of the season, what games are you looking for the rest of the season?
What games? Obviously, the ESPN game, Montana at home. We got it. Yeah, and then obviously week 2, right? Nevada, the FBS matchup they're gonna have.
FBS matchup of the year.
Those are 2 games I'm also circling. It's tough that we're getting that week 2. I mean, it kind of has to happen week 2. You got to have scheduling for that.
Gotta get it in.
Yeah, before the conference games or whatever. But fuck. Because I do think we still have a lot of stuff that we need to work through, bro.
Yeah.
I think by the time Montana, what week is that? It's like kind of towards the middle of the season.
Middle of the season.
By that point, that's the one I'm really excited for because I think by that point the offense is going to be rolling in some way or fashion. Whatever. If we have to triple option, our triple option is going to be fucking crisp by that point. You know what I mean? So, I that's what I'm hoping. That's the game I think we're going to be in national division. That's where our talent I think is going to shine the brightest, and that's probably the game I'm looking forward to the most.
I think that's a good point in the season too. 'Cause I think that's when we open conference with a pretty light. We start off season heavy, South Dakota State, Nevada. Then we kind of, we get kind of like a little, even if we stumble these first 2 weeks, we go 1-1. We get a couple weeks to figure some shit out.
Yeah, no, we do.
And then I think it's Montana. Yeah, we play Idaho. I don't know which order it is. It's Idaho.
Pull it up.
And then we do get the Causeway Classic.
That one, fuck.
The Causeway Classic. That's what
I didn't say that one because I'm fucking terrified of that one right now.
That's probably one of the ones I'm looking forward to the most.
I'm low-key fucking terrified.
UC Davis did look good in that 3 quarters.
If you want to look at it, bro. Eastern Washington's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it gets them weeks to to catch themselves after the first 2 weeks.
Nah, yeah. The Cosmic Classic is gonna be almost gonna be a fun one, I think. Is that one? Oh, it's at UC Davis.
UC Davis. Coming off, I think it's 2 years in a row. UC Davis winning, so.
And they're good, bro. They're good.
They're gonna be. They looked good.
They're gonna be good, bro.
Local quarterback from the Sacramento.
Was it Del Oro?
Del Oro. Yeah. Yep. A high school, not power, but they're always up there.
They're a really well-run program, bro. Yeah.
So it's cool to see a local kid doing good, and that boy can play. That boy can play. So I think that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Because hopefully, if both seasons go how these schools plan it, the game will mean something.
Yeah.
Either playoff eliminator, maybe playoff seeding.
I'm gonna go. Yeah. No. Playoff eliminator, playoff seeding. Probably seeding. I mean, I find it hard to see if both these teams can't get in the playoffs. As much as have my reservations right now, just because I think we do have to work through some things.
Yeah.
It's a 24 team playoff FCS or some shit. It's some crazy ass, big ass playoff.
It's a pretty big one. I think it's 16.
Might be 16.
Yeah.
But still,
yeah.
There's
we can get.
I don't.
We can get us in there.
I don't think so, bro. Like we're I think us UC Davis should both make those playoffs. It's probably going to be a lot to do with seeding, though, I would imagine, and that would be still fun. I would love to play UC Davis in the playoffs, though, too. If we can get double the Causeway Classic, that
playoff Causeway Classic,
that shit would be lit. That's what I'm hoping we can get the seeding in that direction.
That'd be fire.
All right.
Anything
Nah, not really. Shoot, we're trying to keep it shorter now, keep these a little bit more digestible content. So
maybe put out some more content,
potentially. Nah, I'm playing. If you guys are ever trying to look at some more Inside the Nest content, we have a blog at InsideTheNest.com. Check that out. My man's dropping a couple of articles recently. Has a good one on a season preview.
Got 2 out right now. If you want to go read those, we'll be putting out some more soon. So if you guys want to go check that out.
All right, yeah, we'll catch you guys soon.